Guys, here I already have an application which is a simple calculator, which already have a few tests that I've already performed, just to show you how it works. And here I'm going to show you the main activity, which is not important here for our tests. Let me show you the layout. Yeah, here you go. This layout is very much important. The IDs are important so that we have to perform certain actions according to the IDs. Let's go in the app and see if it works. 1 75, yeah, it seems like it works. And let's go to the tests, and these are the tests that I already have. Let me show you how the testing goes when we run the tests. The app gets open, it gets restarted automatically after each and every test. The tests may not go in order that we have given or we have provided, or okay, but it will run every test and give us the results whether the tests have passed or failed. In this case, every test has passed and the app seems to be very perfect. Let's go and write a single test first. For every test we need a scenario. We can directly write the test, but it is recommended that we should have a scenario before writing the test, because the scenario helps us have an idea what to be done and what is and which tests we have already done and which tests we should be doing. For here we are doing a simple button click, and for every scenario we need to state when the app is running. In this case the app is running in main activity. For other cases it may be in other activities, and it is followed by a then. And here we are specifying what actions should be performed when the app is open, and which is followed by an assert statement in which we provide the expected result, and here it should display the number 1. And let's go write the test. Right, since we are using Android JUnit, these are the basic codes that we should have before we write the test. And let's write the test. We specify the class, which is followed by the action, and here we are performing a click on the button 1. So we are providing the ID of the button here, which is button 1, which is followed by the action which should be performed. Here it is just a click. In some other cases it may be a double click or something else. And the action is followed by an assert statement in which we provide the expected result. Here it should display the digit 1, and it should display on the display of the calculator, of course. So that's pretty much it for a button click. And let's go run the test and see how it goes. Yeah, the app is open. And the test is passed and the assert matches with what we have expected, both text matches. So now let's go and write another scenario for an addition, I guess. Yeah, and here also for this simple application, this is a simple calculator, as I've said. So here it should be always in the main activity. The app always starts in the main activity, which is followed by a then. For this case, we are performing an addition. Make sure that you separately put each actions so that the test would not be complicated, or the test would fail if we put 3.0, click 3.0 instead of click 3, click point, click 0. The test is probably gonna fail, so we have to specify like this. And here we're doing click 3 plus 5 equals, so those 4 are separate actions we have to perform, and which is followed by an assert statement. And in the assert, we are asserting that it should display 8.0 in this calculator. Normally in other calculator it may not display 8.0, but in this calculator it does. So let's go ahead and write the test. Here we are performing the addition, and basically you can just copy paste the test and the assert statements separately, so that you don't have to repeat it every time. You just have to in this case we are performing click actions on the buttons, so we just have to paste the action multiple times and just rename the button names. So here we are performing 3 addition 3 addition 5, which is equals to then the assert statement. We are asserting that it should display 8.0 on the display of the calculator, and be specific with the decimals and everything so that the app don't fail. We already know that it should be displaying 8.0. So as you can see, the app ran. Let's run both tests together. As you can see, it runs the test individually, as we saw in the beginning. Now let's go ahead and write another test for, let's do multiplication. So I'm just fast forwarding my video so that it won't lose much time. So we are writing the scenario right now. Always remember to write the scenario first. Since we are doing a multiplication, let's do 2 times 6 and we'll get 12.0 here. And as I told you before, just copy paste the actions. Here is the importance of the IDs. So just name the IDs so that you can remember it. Let's run the test. The test got passed, and let me show you. Let me show you another test where there could be an error. I mean, there are far more possibilities of error happening or failure happening in this test, but this is one that I found, and hope this would be helpful for you. So here let's do a division. I'm not writing the scenario because I just want to show you the error. Okay, so here uh, when we put an output, normally we just do it like 0.33. Alright, but for the system it is not like that. There is an expected output which is provided by the test, and as we scroll down we can see the error message, and that's the value we provided. And as we go past that, we can see which value actually the test provides. So that is the binary decimal digits which is normally provided by the calculators, so we should provide that. Now let's put it and run the app, and it passes. Thank you for watching, guys. Hope it helps you. Give us a like, comment, and please don't forget to subscribe. Have a good one. Bye bye.